All right, today we're going to talk about your eyebrows. In Chinese face reading, your eyebrows have three meanings to them. One, it's the decade of your 30s. Two, it's also your liver strength and how you make decisions. So, if you have eyebrows that are kind of like a peak like mine, that means you can make fast decisions. However, they may be on emotions. If they are more round, the decisions will be more kind. If they're more straight, it means that you make more logical decisions. Now I want to tell you about how you can use face reading to help you be more compassionate towards yourself and understand why you do things and how you do things. And you can alter the energy if you alter your face features. So I have been known to make fast decisions, especially when it comes to business, and sometimes it serves me and sometimes it doesn't. In the past, my eyebrows weren't always this way. They actually got thin, and one side was more round and one side was more straight, but I evened them out about 7 years ago. And since then, I have been able to make better decisions, especially on business senses. I always have to check in though if I'm making it on emotions or not. Now, the distance of your eyebrows also determines how hard you are on yourself and how much room you make space for considering other people and their opinions. So if there's a wide space in it, that means you consider other people. And especially if it's round and wide, that means you normally think about other people more than yourself, putting their needs above yours and really working for the family or the community. Sometimes this could mean that you sacrifice yourself and your needs for it. The thickness of the eyebrows will also determine the strength of that. And so if you've got thinner eyebrows, one, it means that maybe you have a weaker liver, and then two is that you have a sensitive nervous system. So those are things to consider in addition to the shape. If the eyebrows are closer together, that just means that maybe you're harder on yourself, or it can mean that you make really logical decisions and they are in one direction and you may not see other possibilities to it where it's like more narrow tracked. Okay. Now the eyebrows, if it starts where it's thicker, that means you're a great starter. And if it's thinner and then it gets thicker, that means maybe you're slower on starting things. And then the length of the eyebrows also determines how much patience you have for people. Isn't that fun? So this is a time in our society and things where we have to make fast decisions perhaps. Or we maybe need to wait more patiently and not act on emotions for the decisions. So knowing this, you can strengthen your ability to make decisions by playing with your eyebrows. And I recommend this in a lot of my face readings where you just shadow it in for a time period of perhaps 2 weeks to a month. And then just be in awareness of your confidence, because your eyebrows definitely represent your confidence as well. Now, if there are markings in between, that's a whole nother story. But right now, I want you to take a look at your eyebrows and play with it for a little bit. Don't tweeze or if you can, because then you're gonna thin out your confidence, and see what the natural shape is. And then shadow it for a certain time and see how you make decisions. So book a face reading and we can go over so many other of your features and how they play together. And by knowing yourself more, there's a saying, know thyself. You can actually give yourself more grace, more compassion, more patience, and also laugh at yourself. I think that's the funniest thing, when you know why you do things and you're, oh, I'm doing it again. And then you can change it, and everything can change. And when you change your energy, you can change your life. So book a Chinese face reading by going to soyuboutique.net, soyuboutique.net, and let's change the energy for you.